We live in a world defined by inequality, but there is exactly one asset distributed with absolute mathematical precision, regardless of status or background. As this chart shows, while wealth disparities are massive, every single person on Earth receives the same 24-hour baseline block of daily time. Despite receiving this identical daily deposit, the results people build with those hours vary wildly. Some construct entire empires, while others struggle to make any progress at all. Curious tone, if the starting capital of time is identical for everyone, why do only a few manage to generate compounding returns on their lives? The gap between success and stagnation usually stems from a specific psychological flaw in how we perceive the future. Consider a highly capable individual like Adam. He has intelligence and high-reaching goals, financial freedom, respect, and a better life for his family. Yet, despite his potential, he remains paralyzed by inaction. Adam is a victim of the tomorrow fallacy. This cognitive bias tricks the human brain into treating the future as a guaranteed, infinite resource. This bias manifests as chronic procrastination, doom scrolling, and a perpetual wait for the perfect moment or a sudden burst of motivation to strike. Ambition becomes an endless waiting room. This fallacy drains away years of potential, often going completely unnoticed until the time is already gone. Breaking this cycle requires a moment of harsh clarity that forces a person to confront their own bias. This clarity starts with the physical truth of time. It is a unidirectional flow. Like sand slipping through your fingers, it cannot be paused and it cannot be hoarded for a later date. Most economic resources are recoverable. A failed business can be rebuilt, and lost money can be re-earned. Time, however, is a permanent sunk cost. Every wasted hour represents the permanent, irreversible destruction of a non-renewable asset. To better manage this asset, we can use a framework that maps our psychological relationship with time through 3 distinct stages. The first stage is yesterday. This is the rotten apple, a total sunk cost. Fixating on past regrets or missed opportunities yields exactly 0 return on your investment. The third stage is tomorrow. This is the pristine apple, an illusion of perfection that remains completely inaccessible in the present moment. That leaves the middle stage, today. This apple is bruised and fleeting, but it is the sole node where you can actually take action. Escaping the fallacy requires abandoning the obsession with a pristine future and focusing entirely on consuming the imperfect present. Moving from understanding to action requires a cold, objective time audit. When you quantify an average day, the mathematical volume of aimless conversation, oversleeping, and task avoidance becomes clear. These wasted segments often dwarf the time spent on actual progress. Seeing this data provides a necessary shock. It reveals that you are actively bleeding out the most valuable capital you own. Vague awareness rarely triggers change. Our brains rationalize abstract losses, but translating wasted time into a hard mathematical number creates severe psychological friction, forcing excuses to stop. Defeating the fallacy is not a switch you flip. Your old habits will create heavy initial friction as you try to change your routine. The path forward relies on the power of reallocating just 1 hour a day. This small baseline input gradually curves upward, generating a massive return over a multi-year timeline. Taking imperfect action today generates knowledge. That knowledge builds momentum, and that momentum compounds year over year. A successful life emerges as the mathematical byproduct of small, daily time investments compounded over years. Those who master their time eventually see the same tomorrow fallacy paralyzing the next generation, watching as others wait for a perfect moment that will never arrive. Every dream, no matter how ambitious, carries a precise and non-negotiable price tag. This price is paid entirely in the currency of time. It cannot be bought with money or substituted with talent. You create the perfect moment by starting now. Your future is being written this exact second, and every time you say tomorrow, you allow the future to steal your life. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, hit subscribe, and share this video to make sure you see the next installment.